Hello and welcome to Gaming Insider. Ben Gilbert here once again to play video games on the internet live. I'm joined by two lovely individuals here. To my left is Kevin Webb. To my right is Paige Leskin. Am I butchering your last name?
No, you got it.
Nailed it. First shot. We are here to play Super Mario Party. We are having ourselves a Super Mario Party, is what I would say. The game is brand new. It's available on the Nintendo Switch right now. It costs $60 freaking dollars. And it's like the many other Mario Party games you may have played in the past. It's board game style, mini games, lots of cutesy Nintendo stuff. You can see there's a Toadette on the screen right now. She's got a sweet little toad braid. There's an adorable intro here. We're gonna watch a little bit of this because there's some smack talking from Bowser. It's pretty good. Let's see how it goes. As you can see here, Bowser's very excited to bring the various bad guys of the Mushroom Kingdom into the fold. So it's not just that you're playing as Mario and Luigi and Toad and the kind of classic heroes or good guys of the Mushroom Kingdom. There's also bad guys you can play as or that are participants in the whole thing as well. Everything's very jovial. It's all very friendly despite the fact that they're sworn enemies. It's a little weird. That's fine. Anyway, Mario Party is about fun, it's about excitement, it's about togetherness, it's about making your friends hate each other because they're playing a sort of randomized game together. We're going to do that today here with Super Mario Party. I am not going to play. As it turns out, you can only use Joy-Cons to play this game. You can't use the Pro Controller. We have a Pro Controller right here. It's useless. It's a $60 brick for this game, unfortunately. So here you go, Paige.
Thank you very much.
You're going to be in control. So the first thing you'll do is choose one of these characters. You can see there's 4 still grayed out that you have to unlock. I have not unlocked them yet. I've only been playing this game for a few days. But there's already a starting cast of characters. It's relatively large. We're looking at, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 16 characters right off the bat. And then there's another 4 that you can unlock. Kind of Mario Kart style, lots of characters to choose from. Everybody's favorite, Waluigi, Shy Guy, Bowser Jr. Shy Guy is my choice always. Maybe it's because I identify with him. I don't know. Sometimes I wear a cloak and a weird mask and look like a mythical Japanese creature.
It's almost Halloween, you know.
It is. It's the time of the year for Shy Guy. So, all right. So we've got a whole bunch of characters. Has everybody got a character selected?
Yeah, we couldn't clear Toad with the president's office, but
Nope.
next time maybe.
I think this is good. So let's
What do
go.
I do?
You're gonna hit
Take it
OK.
back. Which one's okay?
X.
We're working on it.
Oh, we've gone back to the beginning. All right, give me this
There
again.
you go. Sorry.
It's the first time for Paige here in the video games. She's not used to playing with Switch. Admittedly, this controller is ridiculous and tiny. Who did you want to select?
Okay, I want to be Koopa Troopa.
You want it to be Koopa Troopa. He's down here.
Thank
You select
you.
with X and you go
Thank you.
back with A. So
See,
it's
that's what I did.
it's actually, here's the thing. In every other video game console, it's the opposite, which drives me crazy, and Nintendo refuses to change. It's how it is.
So Paige's gonna have to guide us into the battle mode.
Indeed. So you're going to walk around with the thumbstick in the middle there, and you're going to go. I would not choose hard. I would choose normal.
All right, do you want to do this? Because this is
Yeah, here. Yeah,
you
hand it
talk
over.
through this?
Hand it over. It's
There
great.
you go.
All right. So there's a couple of different modes here. Hard, very hard, or normal, depending on the characters. Apparently, Daisy and Luigi are super hardcore. Waluigi and Rosalina. That's her name, Rosalina. Yeah, Rosalina. She's doing okay. She's pretty tough. They're pretty tough. And then this is the kind of standard Mario and Peach level of toughness. We're going to choose that level of toughness. There's a bunch of different stuff you can do in this game. If you wanted to just jump into mini games, you totally can do that. Hold on, everybody needs the high five. This is a new feature of the game. Is the high five. You go you jump up and everybody high fives together. Although you're all sworn enemies and clearly are competing, it's very confusing. Anyway, so here we are. In this main area, you can choose Mario Party, the kind of traditional board game. You earn stars, and whoever has the most stars wins. That's pretty much it. River Survival it's a more survival-flavored version of that. And then Soundstage, which seems to be a sound-based version of that. I have only focused on the traditional Mario Party. It's all we're going to have time to show today because this game it takes a long time to play it. The shortest version of Mario Party takes 1 hour to complete the board, about. It warns you. It says about 60 minutes. You can also do about 90 minutes or about 120 minutes. We are not going to stream this game for 2 hours. That would be crazy. We're going to stream it for maybe 60 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. Now, I will hand this back to you.
Thank you so much.
Sorry about all the shouting, everybody. But if you're joining us live, A, thank you so much. We love you very much. And B, let us know if you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you want to say that we all look beautiful or are having really great, I don't know,
Hair days.
hair days. Let's go with it. I feel like I am. I'm balding less than usual today, so I'm having a great hair day.
All right, we're gonna have to skip over, I think, the first time guidelines.
We should skip over the first time guidelines. It's all pretty self-explanatory. This game, I would say, overdoes it maybe on the amount of explanation it gives you. It's a relatively simple board game. There are dice rolls involved. You're gonna literally do what it does. There's a lot of motion controls. That's a motion controller, so you can just kind of lift it up and he'll jump, or she'll jump, or whoever it is. I don't know what Koopa Troopa is.
We're for it.
They jump. Trying to be inclusive for Koopa Troopa here. So I'm looking at some of these comments. I'm going to jump into some of these comments, some of these questions. I'm going to see what we got here.
I'm going first.
Gotta keep looking.
This is probably the first time in like 10 years or so I've played Mario Party.
Oh yeah, tell me a little bit about your histories with Mario Party, folks. What's that? You said 10 years? You haven't played this game in 10 years?
Yeah, probably so.
What was the
Since-
last console it would have been on?
The Wii. So the first one that had motion controls.
Okay.
It was an experience, definitely. All right.
How about you, Paige? Have you ever
That's definitely the last time I played.
played on Wii?
Yeah, it was on Wii.
Okay. I don't think I ever played the Wii Mario Party.
What's the last one you played?
Was that?
What's the last
Oh,
one you
that's the
played?
one.
Probably Nintendo 64, which is really showing my age here. It's been quite a long time since I played Mario Party. But it was a time in my life where I would have been playing multiplayer games like that, where I was in like middle school and there was a lot of friends around, where you have 4-controller system. I think that was like the height of the N64 for some people, especially people who are old like me. Somebody asked if there's a way to donate. There's no way to donate. We're here for free. We bring you this out of the joy of our hearts. Also, Business Insider pays us, so it works out fine.
Yeah, it's okay. This time.
Thank you, though. I will say, one person, Tim Welsh, said there was a lot of snide comments about the Switch. I want to be clear, I love the Nintendo Switch. I think it's an amazing console. Any snideness here just comes from my dissatisfaction with being able to not use the Pro Controller.
Yeah, I mean, while we're
It's a little
talking
frustrating.
donations, I will totally accept a Switch as a donation. I've been in the market for one, so if you know,
It's true.
definitely send that our way.
Or if you want to send any cakes or pies, just look for the address of Business Insider on the internet. Cakes and pies always accepted.
All right. Slapparazzi. That's what I want. Okay.
All right, so we got a mini game here.
Yeah.
Are you guys prepared for the mini game? This is the part where you get to check if you are prepared for the mini game. There's
You
a
have to
practice.
confirm with the guys on top there.
Well, hold on. Are you sure you know how to? Do you know how to play it already?
No, I don't.
So, all right, this is great. So you have an opportunity to
Great.
check. So, it's actually you can play the game like right
Mm-hmm.
now. Like it says tilt to adjust the magnifying glass, for instance. So you want to like slowly tilt forward or back. And when they're fully in focus, they'll wave at you.
Okay.
We're pumped up here in the
That's
left.
the other side.
Is that the way, right?
Flip it away
Right.
like that. Yeah.
Big flex.
You see?
Yeah, I do. Or not.
All right, so this specifically allows you to practice before you have to actually just suddenly
Okay.
compete with everybody.
I got it. All right, I'm ready
Word.
now.
So now you're
All
ready?
good. Yep.
Press SL or SR. That's these weird little tiny buttons right here. Done. All right, now you will actually have to do it and compete.
Is it the
Get
first
ready.
person or is it just?
No, you'll see.
Everyone at the same time?
Okay.
Boom. Boom.
See?
Dope.
Just need a little practice.
Oh yeah, there's more rounds. So these are all the mini games in this game. I wouldn't say all of them. The ones I've played so far, the many mini games I've experienced so far in Super Mario Party are similar to this. They're relatively simple. They use either the motion or 1 or 2 buttons at the absolute most. I don't even think any have
killed that
actually
game.
used
I
2.
killed
You need a thumbstick and a button. But a lot of the mini games are very simple, and they're intentionally simple. Like this game is meant to be played with everybody, with people who haven't played Mario Party in years.
What are you trying to say?
Well, listen, you were like, I don't know. There was some wariness with people who might be wary about playing video games versus people who might be less wary. It's a game for everyone.
Am I still first? Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah,
Let's not
you
get a one
retain
this time.
your position in the turns.
Can we use fancy dice? I mean, yeah, I want my own dice.
Yeah, the Shy Guy. So you can see, this is an important part to point out. So there's Shy Guy dice blocks and there's regular dice blocks. Shy Guy has a dice block that has all 4s except for 1 0. So it's like a pretty good chance that you'll move substantially, or you'll move nowhere.
I didn't realize this was part of the meta.
This is.
Uh,
So you can either pay this guy, or you can go to the left.
I'm gonna run.
There you go. I mean, if you pay him, you go through him. You just have to pay him.
No. He hasn't earned that.
So there are coins and there are stars. This is a good time to point this out. Coins sort of determine your position. Like you have the most coins right now, and you're in first place.
I have the
Actually,
most coins because
actually,
I
most
rocked
coins.
that
Absolutely.
game.
You have 15, he has 12. So you have the most points right now, so you're in first place on the
Okay.
standing right now, the current standing of the players. But if he got a star, even if he had fewer coins than you, he would be in first place.
Got it.
Because stars take precedence over coins. Coins can also be used to buy power-ups. You will see though, we'll get to that in a minute, or to like get past certain enemies, like the Thwomp here, who will either charges you to go past him, or you have to go the other way. Thwomp, of course, from Nintendo 64's Super Mario 64. He had a Band-Aid on his back, fall to the ground, you would jump on his back. Here with all your Thwomp facts, Ben Gilbert.
So does each character have their own special dice?
Yes, that's a
Okay.
great question, Paige.
Thank you.
Each character does have their own special dice. I'm actually fascinated to see what your character's is because I've only ever played a Shy Guy, so I don't know what Koopa Troopa's special dice is. So if you push to the right,
That way.
oh, actually.
Ah,
there
got
you
it,
go.
got it.
Yeah, so you
Wow.
have 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, or 10. So it's like you're going to go somewhere no matter what. You might not go far, but you have a possibility of going super far.
And so I
or
think-
you could just do a normal dice block, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sadly for the people at home, we're overlaid over the top of the dice roll.
Oh, are
in
we?
The lower left.
Oh
there,
no!
so
Oh no!
It shows you
oh, no! Oh no! Oh,
It
it's
shows
okay.
you what the
Well, right
dice
here,
numbers are in the
right
lower
there.
left. You know, where our happy faces are.
Paying them up. So
Thanks, buddy.
So like the payment business is important because you might want to keep as many coins as possible because it's right at the end of the game and you want to beat somebody who has more coins or whatever, or has close to the amount of coins you have. Okay, so we got your first star.
Hey.
You got to pay for it.
All right.
You should do it.
Okay. I'm ready to do that.
Pretty key.
It's definitely important. So after you grab this first star, whoever gets to that star first has the chance to either pay for it, 10 coins, or pass. And after you get it, she moves. Toadette moves to a different part of the board, and you have to go find her wherever she goes. So yeah, that's that.
So essentially, I'm winning.
You are winning.
All right, good.
You were already winning, and now you're winning.
There,
Is basically what I'm trying to say. Free 4 says they made it a lot smaller and shorter compared to Mario Party 6, 7, and 8. I'd love to hear more about that. Having not played those games, I don't know how different they were. I mean, you can extend this game so that the board, there are different boards. We're only playing on one of the boards in the game so far, and B, there are ways to add more turns. So maybe that would help extend it, but I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, Mario Party's made the jump to online now too, right?
That's true.
So I feel
yeah.
like it would make sense to have a little bit shorter for people who, just aren't invested like that.
All right, again,
Oh, man.
this is your opportunity to practice before going to the actual thing. So you want to go take a pancake.
Oh, I should probably.
You can only take one that's
Not
completely
hold it right,
uncovered.
yeah.
It's basically like, what's that game? Oh man, Mahjong?
Vote with pancakes.
Is that the
You're
one?
aging yourself here.
I mean, yeah, I'm not 10,000 years old. That's a pretty old.
We
Anyway,
need these star silver dollars.
those are adorable little pancakes.
All right, I only got 2.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, grab pancakes.
Oh,
Paige, you unfortunately can't hear it, but each of the characters is making delightful noises each time they grab a
I am
pancake.
actually.
Every time Shy Guy grabs one, he goes like, meow. It's real weird. He's like a weird cat.
Oh, we got him?
Daisy got left in the dust.
Me and Mario, I guess.
Yeah.
Can accept a tie, I suppose. So you don't get stars per game or anything like that?
Per what
Just
game?
points,
Per
like,
mini
per
games?
minigame?
No.
Yeah.
You used to be able to get stars in minigames?
I think some of them do. I mean, again, I've not played since like the first one for Wii, which I think was like 6.
It's been a while. It's definitely been a while.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna move 4. Just gonna keep with the 4.
You gonna keep it the 4?
Yeah.
I got 0 like 3 times in a row.
I don't
I was
believe in that.
furious.
Don't put that on me.
I'm trying to put that bad juju on you right now. You're gonna get all 0s all the time. So, as you can tell, there's a lot of animations. A lot of waiting on animations. This game is big on animations. It is definitely not a game you have to pay like super close attention to, which sounds maybe like a knock against it, but is not intended as such. Like it's maybe a good party game in that respect because
Yeah, it's
nobody
definitely a
has to
more
be, like,
social game, I'd say.
Definitely social. Like people can casually be putting down their controller and picking it back up. You don't have to like Twitch respond to anything. Only when you're playing the mini games do you really have to be like on, and that's even that. There's like a practice mode before that, and there's a lot of definite like it's seemingly built for chilling out,
Yeah.
which I appreciate a little bit.
I feel like Mario Party is the definition of casual gaming when people think about it.
Definitely, definitely. I like that it is that. I wish the mini games maybe were a little bit more exciting. I've found them to be extremely light, like to a fault a little bit.
Gotcha.
Maybe that's just because of my extreme ability to play video games, Kevin. I don't know, but I don't think it is. I think it's just that I would like them to be a little deeper.
They seem pretty cool so far. I think one of my gripes with the Wii one that I played was that since that was the first one with motion control, they were going like all out.
For sure, it's all
And,
motion, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
felt like kind of a chore after a while. It's like, all right, work my wrists out.
Yes, for sure. I like that some of the mini games they're not all just 4-player for themselves. There's some that are like 3-on-1 or 2-on-2, and that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of different
That's
stuff.
pretty straightforward.
A lot of pretty straightforward stuff, though, right? A lot of really basic, like, yeah, what you'd expect: grabbing coins, picking up pancakes, typical Mario stuff, you know, picking up pancakes.
Got Sumo Dude up here.
I'm pretty sure that guy was originally in Super Mario World. I want to say.
Oh, you lose coins when you get zapped.
Yeah.
You can't have that.
Oh my gosh, only 4 seconds left. What's gonna happen?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Beat me up by 1.
Arden Rena says Mario Party can destroy families. I think that's true.
I mean,
that.
like, as a competitive person, I could see that 100%.
I think things get pretty serious sometimes. People get pretty heated playing Mario Party. And maybe that's partially because there's so much seeming randomization to the game, where it feels like, I don't know, there's like an almost Mario Kart-esque sense of like, if you're good at it and you've done very well, at the end everything can just totally turn around on you out of nowhere,
Hard life.
and that can be frustrating.
So you're saying if you've no skill,
Not
then
if
you
you have no
actually
skill.
do good?
No,
I feel
no,
like these
no.
are a lot of jabs at me.
These
but
are
it's
not jabs at you. That is not intended at all. I'm thinking of it like the blue shell, right? Like there's the idea in Mario Kart that if you're like not doing great, the game will intentionally reward you with blue shells, which will then punish the people who are at the head of the line more than anything else, which can be frustrating to some folks. But if you know what you're getting into, it should be fine.
So definitely remember the redistribution of stars and coins at the end of the game. It's like you were the nicest person.
So we have a question. What makes this different from other Mario Party games?
Essentially, no.
I mean, it's hard to answer that. I'm not trying to be snarky or hate on the game. It is an extension of previous Mario Party games. This game is not intending to reinvent the franchise or reboot it or anything like that. It's really just meant to be, here's a way to play Mario Party on your Switch. You have a Switch now. You already have 2 controllers because Joy-Cons come with the Switch. So it's really just meant to be a way to allow people who are buying into Nintendo's newest system to play Mario Party. It's also a big holiday game this year, right? Nintendo has this, and they have Super Smash Bros. This holiday, and those are their two big games. They're both clearly aimed at people who are playing in groups, probably locally mostly. Very family-friendly titles, I would say. Super Smash Bros. Is it's a fighting game, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as a whole, the idea of like Mario Party on the Switch is definitely to take advantage of that portability.
Yes.
Like you said, you have like 2 controllers at all times, and it's with the dock and everything, it's easy to just like come and bring it to somebody's house or
Definitely.
take it on the go with friends compared to, you know, the past ones. I know there was Mario Party for 3DS as well, but
There was.
This thing is vibrating
best
the
of both
entire
worlds
time.
situation.
This
Oh,
always
yeah.
happens.
Oh, run.
I don't think I could do anything.
I don't know that you can do anything, actually. All right, you can't do anything.
Oh, that was just a lot for me just to go back a couple spaces. I
Yes,
think.
yes, absolutely right. Minigame time. 4-player minigame. All right. I want to say there are more.
I still want Slapperazzi. I want to see what that's about.
Oh, I heard about that. I did hear about Slapperazzi. Were you
Yeah.
telling me about Slapperazzi?
I just saw it on the list. That's all. I haven't played
Okay.
it.
I've heard about Slapperazzi. I heard it's very funny.
Okay.
Do you want to shake out all the candy?
Oh, I see.
I think
Oh,
you
it wants
might
me
have to
to-
rotate
What
it.
is suggestive motion?
It keeps telling me to press. Oh, you
I
have
can't
to,
turn
you
it
have to
like
hold
upside
it.
down though.
There you go, makes sense.
It's like a shake weight.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keeping it safe for the folks at home. It's like a shake weight.
Thanks, Mario. I'm apparently the worst at this.
Yeah, well, you got to get better at shaking out the candy.
Right.
Obviously, you just want to keep the candy, Kevin. You
I'm
can be
gonna blame
honest.
my candy. Yeah.
In fairness, this candy looks gross.
I'm gonna ready up. That's all.
It looks like candy that you'd see left out at somebody's grandparents' house. You'd be like, oh, I don't know about that candy. Something happened to that candy.
Mario's struggling up there.
All right, everybody ready to shake out some candy?
All right, let's do it.
Candy shakedown?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yep. Yep. We're doing much better this time.
Oh, yeah?
The generic shake.
This is, man, I gotta say, all this reminds me of 1-2 switch, in not great ways. Just like that. You
Oh,
gotta
come on.
get that candy
Come on.
yet.
One
You
more.
try to get that.
There you
All right.
go.
Now I have to watch the computer.
Now we have to watch the computer. This is the craziest thing about this game to me is that you have to watch the computer struggle also. Like when they're bad at it, you just have to watch them be bad at it. You're like, you're the computer. Just let me go. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that breakdance move.
That was pretty good. I like.
I can do that in real life, too.
Afterwards. You gotta wear that shell more often. It really makes
Oh,
it easier.
you're right. I forgot it all. I feel like I'm missing out without the music.
You are missing out some stuff. There was some nice stuff that just happened right there. I'm sorry. It must be weird because you're in this large room and it's just totally quiet
Yeah, it
while
is.
you play this game.
It's
You're like,
very
"Yep,
peaceful.
super weird."
It's very peaceful.
All right. I'm gonna go back to a regular block to ensure that I actually move this time.
Do it.
Give me that 5. Oh.
Nope, I've tried. I tried getting it. Nope. Eventually, the item store runs out of items. So these different
Surplus
items.
coins, yeah.
They allow you to do different stuff. You can use them on your turn, and so this one you just got, for instance, it adds 5 turns, or 5 moves to whenever you roll dice. So the next time you roll dice, no matter what, if you use that item, it will add 5 moves to it. And there's a lot of little stuff like that. Like if you're trying to beat somebody to a star or something like that, you can use these. Like Mario's
Mario
using it
with
right
the
now.
support,
Yeah. The time I used my 5 one, I got a 1 on the die. And I was like, cool. Video games are cool. And I got mad. He's making a lot of Mario noises while he's going
Oh,
around. You
of
can't hear
course.
that either, I'm sorry to tell you. It's like, whoa. A lot of that kind of stuff, you know. I don't know if you knew this about Super Mario Page, but he's voiced by a gentleman named Charles Martinet. He's an elderly guy. He's been playing Mario and voicing Mario for like 30 years.
Really?
Really. One guy. He also plays many other characters in the Mushroom Kingdom, mostly
else?
through noises, like Luigi, Peach, stuff like that. Actually, I don't know about Peach, but he definitely does a lot of the voices. He does Toad. Yep.
Could not think of Toad's voice off the top of my head. I don't
It's a lot of, again, lots of noises.
squeaking.
Mostly
It's more
squeaks and
high
noises.
pitched,
It's like, stuff like that, you know. I've played too many Mario games, in case it wasn't
I was
clear.
gonna say maybe you should be replaced.
Can you bring a friend or something? What?
You get to hire an ally, and so they get a bonus roll.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty serious business.
Cameo rolls.
But you got to land on that block. It's like the now I have an ally block. Evil schemes are Waluigi's specialty. Waluigi, the secret best character in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Seem a little biased.
I think he's terrible, actually, but he's hilarious. He's like the bad version of an already lesser character.
Yeah, he's an inverted mirror.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That's quite a way of putting that. I've never heard that. Arden Rena asking, which one is the bot? The bot is, there's two bots, actually. To my left, Kevin is playing a Shy Guy. To my right,
you do this
Paige
again?
is playing as Koopa Troopa.
This just happened.
So Peach and Mario are the bots in this particular instance. And as previously noted, you have to
What?
watch the bots do stuff. So there are these 1 versus 3 minigames, and it could be anybody. Could be 2
Whoa.
versus 2. We've got another question here, I think. Sometimes rolling a 0 is good since it triggers the space you're on again. That's a good point, Tim Welsh. There's a lot of little strategies to this game that seemingly are very important, but I have not.
Oh, so
We
I
haven't
get
spent
my
enough
own
time
thing.
playing it to have discovered them, but I feel like if you're playing with some people who are savage at this game, you would really need to know those strategies.
Yeah.
None of us are
kinda-
savage at this game yet, I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm playing with 2 bots, so.
Yeah, my strategy
They're
is
just gonna
You
be
are.
me.
not to have the bots drag me down. So
You don't have the bots. I have
You don't-
2
yeah,
bots
you
driving
have
them
your
down.
You're good.
That's
I
the
got
key.
2 of them driving. Oh, okay.
All right, everybody ready? Let's do it. Wow.
Come on, guys.
All about that Shy Guy noise.
Dead weight, dead weight.
It's like some sort of angry cat. I think you guys have the advantage, I gotta say, Paige.
I mean, they do have 3 hoses.
There's 3 hoses.
Just need them to follow me.
But
Okay.
I mean, look at Mario and Peach. I don't know.
Come on.
I would also love to know, if you're watching at home, where are you from? Where are you in the world? Are you in Cleveland, Ohio? Are you in
It's
I don't
on the
know.
lower right there.
Jakarta?
Oh. Come on.
Maybe.
You have a bigger one.
Keith Turner asking why you can't hear the game. It's because there's no actual game audio in the room we're playing this in. You can't see because through the magic of video production and the internet, it looks like we're just hanging out playing a video game maybe in the corner of the screen or something like that. But what's actually happening is we're in a large green screen room, which is to say we're in a large empty room where there is no sound from the game. The only way that Kevin and I can hear is that we have these little earpieces in, and that's pumping the game audio into them. Sadly, we don't have enough earpieces for Paige, and we're both jerks, so we didn't give her one.
Happens.
And so she can't hear anything from the game, but I'm trying to convey it to her as much as possible.
Your sound effects are wonderful, so.
I do what I can, you know.
All right, so we're gonna put the 5 on our all 4 die. That's where we're gonna go.
The other reason is because there's a control person talking in my ear, and I need to hear them. I am also a jerk, but there is another reason beyond it.
Voila.
Oh wow, we got some New Yorkers here. We got Florida,
Hey, New
Athens,
York.
Georgia. What's up? We are also Panama City. We are also in New York. We are in lovely downtown New York in the financial district, where it's hard to get lunch for less than $12.
Wow. Even 12 is
It's high.
acceptable. I don't know.
Oh, 12, yeah, 12 would be more acceptable than most places. I have the added benefit, though, of having my wife works right nearby, so I split lunch as often as possible. Brings down the price considerably. All you have to do is get married and then work near your spouse, and it works out fine. It's great. So you're going to use the Golden Dash?
I mean, he's using it on.
Oh, excuse me, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I
that's,
did though.
Yes.
That's how I
the
got
right
out
thing to
here,
do.
but apparently Mario wants to catch up.
So there's various paths you can take also on the board. In case you folks at home hadn't noticed yet, there's a couple of different ways you can go at any given point, depending on what you want. If you wanted to zoom out also and look at the board and try to strategize where it's best to go, you could totally do that. There's, as far as I can tell, only 3 boards. There might be more than that, but as far as I can tell, there's 3 main Mario Party boards, and they all are different and have different, like, in-world effects. So this one has thwomps. There's another one, there's like a giant bomb in the middle. That's the bomb with the thing on the back of it. What are those called? The thing on the back of the bob crank. Yeah, there you go. There's the word I'm looking for, a crank.
So I have a question. Does
Hit
she
me.
keep these allies
Yeah,
for the
both
entire
of them?
game now?
Yeah.
Totally.
So now she's 2.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
That's what I'm saying. It seems unfair, doesn't it?
Yeah. a
That's
little
right.
bit.
That's the Mario Party attitude I was looking for, Paige.
Yeah. That is computer collusion right there.
That's exactly right.
Okay. It's fine. Slow and steady.
Whose turn is it? It's it.
We're gonna do a mini game.
Mini game. All right.
Yep.
When it's one of your turns next, we should zoom out and show everybody the whole board so they can get an idea for how that works. We got Jamaicans, we got Norwegians, Filipinos. We got all sorts of people in this chat. People all over the world watching video games live on the internet.
Oh boy.
We do these every Friday, in case you were wondering. And they're usually new games. We're at the point in the year where there's new games constantly, so there are always new games right now, but in February things might get a little dicey. I don't know. But this week we have Super Mario Party, obviously. Next week we'll be doing Call of Duty Black Ops 4, probably trying to show the blackout mode and a couple other things. If there's any other games you guys are particularly excited to see, let us know, and we will try to get to them.
Ready?
What's that?
We got Starlink on the way.
Oh, we do have Starlink on the way. We have Red Dead Redemption 2 on the way. So much. Just Cause 4, Darksiders 3, that's a game. I forgot that was coming out until yesterday. That's a game.
Right, Darksiders.
Yeah, it's that game that's sort of like Zelda, but not really.
Sort of like God of War, but not.
Oh, we got somebody,
Oh,
we got a
I'm doing
Catalan
pretty
in
poor.
here. What's
Whoa.
up?
I'm actually sunk.
Yeah,
done? You're
done
done?
too.
Yeah, we're
Oh, you both
decidedly
lost.
not great.
That
I
game
was
looked
not.
better than most of the games in this, actually.
I think I was not ready for the angles and the
Yeah,
motion.
yeah.
I thought I was killing the
little
tutorial.
Nope. Wrong.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to take a look at the map so people can kind of see where we're going or we're working with right now.
Yeah, please. That'd be great. Let's zoom out, and you can see the whole board right there, actually, right now. But you can get a little bit closer of a look if you go to that exactly. So you can take as much time as you want, and Toad will give you some Toad tips, which is a proper noun, capital T, Toad tips. And
tie.
you can see there's a couple of different ways to go around the board depending on what you're looking to get at that particular moment. Maybe you need more stars, maybe you need more coins. I don't know. I think it also depends on how long of a game you're playing, right? Like we're playing 10 turns right now, so you only have so many shots to do something, so you might want to be a little bit more star hungry or star aggressive, I should say. Whereas if you're playing for longer and you want to get more items or whatever else, maybe coins are more important. I don't know. This is how my game went. I got a lot of zeros.
I guess I get another item, so it's not so bad.
You do. Get yourself a dash mushroom.
Yeah. But I mean, we're on the hunt for stars. There's only been one so far, and that's what decides who wins and loses. Kind
Yeah.
of important.
Feeling good though.
We got one question here from Bishop Wurstler. It says, "What do you think of Pokemon Duel?" Do you know anything about Pokemon Duel?
No.
Like all Pokemon duels? Just the general concept of Pokemon's dueling, I'm into.
Yeah,
But I don't know what Pokemon Duel is. But I brought that up because you just played Pokemon Let's Go
Oh yeah.
just the other day. We went to Nintendo the other day and had a meeting with Super Mario himself. No, we didn't. We did play a bunch of different games, though. Well, a little bit of a lot of games.
Yeah.
So you played a little bit of Pokemon Let's Go. I want to say Pikachu.
Yes, it was the Pikachu version.
There's the Pikachu version and the Eevee version. You've got a write-up coming. It may even be live on the internet as we speak, but how did you feel about it in general?
I gotta say, as someone who played the older Pokemon games, I was not very interested up until I played it.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be a scaled back version of the old Pokemon games, but there's some new stuff going on. You can switch Pokemon on the fly. There's more
Sure.
interaction. Honestly, the fact that you can ride Charizard across the ocean and stuff like that is pretty dope. And
They could just make a game that's riding Charizard across the ocean and nothing else.
Yeah.
I think lots of people would buy that.
as someone who grew up with the Pokemon anime and you watch that and it's oh, look at how exciting and all this stuff Ash is doing.
Yeah.
And then you play the game and it's just
Just
short 2D animations. This is that Pokemon game that I wish I had when I was really into it.
I still, as somebody who grew up with that
I'm
Pokemon
gonna
show.
play a game.
Oh yeah, excuse me. You got to blow that air. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Oh, hold it.
Yeah, I thought I
Excuse
was supposed to match it, but yeah,
me. No.
that's why Shy Guy's going to lose.
Oh, you didn't even practice. Look at you.
Did they just stop out of
I
pity
don't
for
know.
us?
What's happening?
That's totally possible.
Okay.
I think you're supposed to make it as big as possible without it exploding.
Oh.
Sorry, Paige.
Yeah, I mean, like, they clearly just glitched.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all.
We take those.
So we've got a bunch of other questions. The questions are coming in fast and furious here at the end. Don't worry about the questions. I'll read the questions.
curious.
People
Alright.
playing the video game.
Alright.
Don't worry about
Alright.
that.
Just watch the computer go.
So,
And go, and go.
do you guys like the current Mario Party? Do you have a favorite? Favorite?
I like
Favorite
the
Mario
classic
Party?
one, the N64.
Okay.
I don't know.
Was there a number that you attached to that you thought that there was one that you specifically played a lot of?
The first 4 were for N64?
Yeah. I know the first one was,
Sorry.
but I'm not sure how many of them.
Look, you're the only one without a star now.
That is a shame.
It
I
is.
got the most coins. And if life has told me anything, it's that I can buy happiness.
It's true. It's true. It's not wrong there. One more question. Can you guys play Assassin's Creed Odyssey? As it turns out, we played that last week. Actually, when I say we, I mean Kevin played that last
Yeah,
week.
you can watch me get slashed and slaughtered in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's in the video archive I did play last week.
Indeed. You
I
can check
did
it out
it.
on Tech Insider's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's available as of last week. We have an archive up. Just like this video we're doing right now. If you missed the beginning of it and you want to see more of it afterwards, it'll be up on the YouTube channel, Tech Insider, afterwards for you to watch. So, you know, if you want to do that, click it. Maybe just have some friends click it. I don't know. And okay, all right, good to know. We've got an update. The first 3 Mario parties were on
okay.
N64. Thank you for that correction. That's Kristen in the control room. You can't see her, but she's very helpful. One other question we've got from Trishit Biswas. Are you going to promote other games also? Yeah, we're totally going to, well, I wouldn't say promote, we are definitely going to play other games. We are going to play games every Friday. We play games here every Friday on Gaming Insider. And so yeah, we'll have lots of games coming up. Next week it's Call of Duty. Stay tuned. We're going to stay frosty and shoot some people and, you know, the stuff you do in Call of Duty.
Oh, now you get a partner. Okay.
A question I've been asking since I was a little kid. When will Nintendo release an open world Pokemon universe with RPG mechanics? The answer is never, unfortunately. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm joking, but people have been asking for something like that for many years. It's something you kind of alluded to when you said, like, when you grew up watching the anime and all the things you could do. And I think people have forever wanted this, like, large open world RPG kind of thing where you could maybe create a trainer and explore a world and meet Pokemons and battle them and then collect them and like a big new Pokemon game. Maybe that new Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch will be like that. I don't know. There is a new Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch that's expected next year, next holiday. Nintendo said next to nothing about it. It might be the game we've all been waiting many years for. My guess is it will be more like one of the many other Pokemon games you've played. I don't mean that with shade, just that we've got 20 years of precedence here, so it's very likely to be, you know.
And are we talking like an
Pokemon
MMO? What defines open world for Pokemon?
I'm
'Cause I feel
thinking
like it's already
The
pretty
Witcher,
open.
but Pokemon.
Oh,
Not that dark, but like a big open world game, you know.
starring Officer Jenny.
Starring, I don't know, somebody. I would say like a Fallout kind of thing, right? Like you
Oh.
create your own thing and whatever.
Teamwork, there you go.
We gotta do this more time.
Oh yeah, you're still going.
Whoa.
This is pretty all right. Somebody's got to hold it in place,
I
and then
remember
the other
trying to
one's
do
got
this
to
in
fit it
1-2
into it.
switch. Yeah, I mean like
Yeah, like flip
I don't
this
know
over.
where the axis is.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is amazing. One more question we've got from.
I
Let's
gotta like
see.
turn it around like
Losing
that.
it.
Like,
I guess. And then for the long part in the back. Yeah, then twist it.
oh, this is a shame. All
There you
right, we.
We've got a question
Solid.
from Kareem Alwatban, who asks if we can play as Waluigi. You can play as Waluigi. This is like one of the very few
got a
Nintendo
high five.
franchises that allows you to play as
Oh,
Waluigi.
nice. Should we do like a real high five?
Sure.
Isn't Waluigi? Whoa, real life high fives
There we
happening
go.
in front of me. There's magic happening here.
It's team building, yeah.
Waluigi may actually be on the board right now as an assist character, but yes,
think
you
he's
can play
my
as him.
assist
Oh, he's your assist character.
I think this is what Waluigi is made for.
To be an assistant.
To be in Mario Party, to be in Mario Tennis,
okay.
but to never be in Smash. Oh, are we gonna get to finish these last 3 turns before the end? I think so.
There is a lot of madness in this chat. A lot of madness in this chat. I'm seeing all the madness. Uh-oh. All right. We are...
He's guessing.
We're
weird.
getting close to
I
the end
think
here,
Shy
right? How
Guy
many
will
ti-
end up
You
winning.
see
That's
that?
right, Womp. He was like, that's the only person who didn't pay me.
Oh, I called him a thwomp. It's womp. So, Chris, do
There
you
is
think
a
we have time
thwomp.
to finish this game, or do you think we should get out of here with some suspense? I think we should. Yeah. Okay. All right. We've only got a couple of turns left. We're gonna see this one through. But you can tell, as we said at the beginning, around 60 minutes. It could be a little short of that. We're probably going to be a little short of that because we have 2 human characters. I think if you had more human players, it'd probably go even faster, just because people are quicker to respond than the computer is in this game.
Now, did it just give me that custom dice because I was in last place?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. But I like to think it's because I didn't pay the Womp earlier, and he was like, I respect you.
It was a respect dice, definitely. Definitely respect give. So you can see that the bad guy, what's his name, Kamek?
Yeah.
What is it?
Kamek. I don't know.
Kamek? Anyway, that guy. It kind of messes up the board, so there's like a twist.
All right, last
Near the
couple
end.
turns. Let's use all of the items.
Oh yeah, definitely use all the items. Yep.
Yeah, let's use the custom one. That's what we
It's all
just got,
sixes,
right? Yeah.
all the way.
And nobody else can roll, right? We're gonna, use that. Thanks, friend. I can just pick which number.
Pick
Oh,
whatever number you want.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go with 6, I guess. I guess I could have used the item, the mushroom item, to get extra points on my custom roll, but I think we're good.
I don't know that you can use multiple items.
Here be a
It's
person
possible.
space.
You want to go to Lakitu? Or do you want to, you don't want to go
We're
to
going this
Lakitu.
way, yeah.
Lena P asks, who do you think has the best dice? There was a mathematical calculation actually for who has the best dice. I can't remember who it is, but so each character, because they have their own custom dice, some are better than others, depending on how you like to play the game and a variety of other factors. But I think there's some way to know what is the actual best, the real best, like the numerical best dice to use. I'm not sure of that, but I think it's out there on the internet.
Doesn't look like Luigi's. 3 ones? That does not seem like the way.
No. Most definitely. Has anybody collected more than 1 star?
No.
No, you guys are all on 1, right?
I think she's about to get this one from Toadette, though.
Oh, she might be. Oh, maybe not.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
maybe yes. Oh, yep, definitely.
Seems legit.
She has 2 assist characters?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I told you. She
Oh,
has
Yeah,
to
excuse
start.
scary.
me, I didn't even realize it.
I wonder if there's like a limit or if you can just keep collecting.
That's no joke.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Everybody looking sad. It's messed up.
Bitter.
I also don't appreciate that they say you got a star when somebody else gets a star, because you feel like you're just
Yeah.
rubbing it in. You're like, I didn't get a star. No, I didn't. Look how sad Koopa Troopa
Look at all
looks.
these coins that I have.
'Cause I
that
wasn't
haven't used.
I know, that's the right reaction.
I'll come back to like 2 spots in front of me.
We've got another question, a good question, I will say, from Sprymac? Spearmac? Any plans for Nintendo to do a 2D side-scroller on the Switch, or a Switch version of Super Mario 3D World? Is there not a version of New Super Mario Bros. On the Switch yet?
I don't think so, no.
Is there one announced?
No, not that I've seen. I'd like to see a Mario 3D World. A Mario 3D World, that was definitely one of my favorite Wii U games.
I knew it. There's totally one. It's called Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. It's coming. It's not out yet.
But that is isn't that just the Wii U game?
It is. So it's Super Mario Brothers U and Super
Luigi.
Luigi Brothers U, which were the Wii U games that are 2D side-scrolling Mario games. So those are both coming to the Switch, and I think they're coming next year, I want to say. I don't actually know the release date for this one, but it's out there. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, if you are looking for a 2D Mario game on the Switch. It is coming.
I don't even remember what the subtitle of the new Kirby game is. But that has been the best platformer I think I've played on the Switch so far.
Really?
It's the new Kirby game. That
The
game
best
is a lot of fun.
platformer on the Switch.
That I've played so far.
Wow. Have you
I
not
guess
played? You haven't played Hollow Knight?
Okay, I guess
That's a
Hollow
pretty,
Knight
that's a pretty good
counts.
game. It's a good game.
I'm thinking about games that are only on the Switch.
That's fair. That's fair.
What are we doing?
You're trying to
create-
recreate the pattern shown in the example.
Oh,
so
I
you can
see.
see in the middle there's like a,
Why
Yeah.
are you fouling me?
Look, we destroyed this. We.
well, you're still
didn't do
practicing.
this
It's
at all.
practice. It's great.
All right. Peach, do your part. You know what to do. No. It's not it.
Follow me.
terrible.
Yeah,
Follow
like
me,
what?
buddy.
Bro.
Follow me. Follow me.
I mean, yeah, if they're just gonna do it wrong, what can be helped? Anyway, I'm just gonna start. Let's light
Yeah,
up. We gotta
let's
finish
go,
it.
man.
We gotta
Yes,
finish.
you gotta
Oh,
go. You
man.
gotta go.
I'd love to see this in person, honestly.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there's multiple.
Oh Lord.
Game Moves ask, what do you guys think about this game? So I have feelings about this game, but now that you've both been playing it for about 45 minutes, I'd love to know, how do you feel about this game?
I mean, I'm having fun.
I think it would be
stuff.
fun with 4 people.
Okay.
But I think the downside is that you have to have 2 Nintendo Switch to play.
2 Nintendo Switches?
Like you have to
'cause of
have
the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, you have to have.
Yeah, you can buy Joy-Cons separately, but yes, it is, regardless, you do have to have a bunch of Joy-Cons, and that's kind of silly. I pointed this out earlier. I actually had brought this controller, this Pro Controller, from home, thinking 3 controllers, Joy-Con, Pro Controller. No dice. You need Joy-Cons for this game. So if you're looking to play this game 4-player, get yourself an extra pair of Joy-Con and figure out somewhere to charge them because your Switch is already occupied with 2 Joy-Con.
Is it because of the motion control? Like the
There's
photographic
motion
stuff?
control on the Switch, so or in the Pro Controller, excuse me.
But I guess
So-
can you go left, right? I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know the fine controls of the tilt on the Pro Controller, but I think it's the same as what there would be in the Joy-Cons. You would think, right? Like it's meant. I don't know. It's a Switch Pro Controller though. It's not like a Wii U Pro Controller or something. So anyway, yeah, the game seems.
Continue using all my
It seems
items.
fine. If you're into Mario Party, it is probably
Yeah.
right up your alley. It's not, I would say, probably not the best Mario Party game of all the Mario Party games, but it certainly seems more than competent, and it is available now on the Switch, unlike literally every other Mario Party game. So if you're looking for any Mario Party on the Switch, this is really your only option, for whatever it's worth. But it's not a bad, I don't think it's a bad game. It's just,
No.
it's a Mario Party game.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you're into Mario Party. I feel like I'm knocking it. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to dog this game. The game seems pretty good.
face off in a rumble wave. How many coins to wager? So many. Okay, 7, sure.
Sure.
I mean, all I got is coins, friends.
Lena P asking what game that's on the Switch is your favorite. I don't know what my favorite Switch game is. Probably Super Mario Odyssey. I think I'm the only Switch owner here, so I got to give you the answer. It's Odyssey. I think Odyssey is my favorite Switch game. It's a delightful game. It's full of joy.
I don't think I know that game.
It's the newest major Super Mario game. Sure.
I think we have 2 turns left. It's turn 9, right? Yeah, turn 9 of 10. So we're just
Yeah,
about
we're
done.
rounding up here on the end here, so we're gonna see this game through to the end, and we're gonna find out who wins. The prediction was Shy Guy. It seems like that's up in the air. I would say up in the air, dubious at best.
I feel like that had a lot to do with pity.
There was some pity there. Lunatic Prime asking if you need 2 versions of the game to play with 2 switches together because there are many games you can play with 2 screens. I don't think you do. I think you can play it with 2 switches without 2 copies of the game, but you should definitely check before you buy it. That kind of information would be on Nintendo's site. I just don't know. I don't have 2 switches
like
and I have not
SharePlay.
checked it. It's entirely possible that you don't need 2 versions. I would hope that you wouldn't. It seems unlikely you would need 2 versions, or 2 copies rather. Look how happy that Koopa Troopa's face is. It always kind of freaked me out that Koopa Troopas look like sort of like birds, but they're clearly turtles. It's a little birdness going on there.
Birds evolved from reptiles, right? Makes sense.
Did they?
Yeah. I
Sure about
believe.
that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
Isn't that the whole thing? Velociraptors had like feathers. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
believe at least.
I'm pretty sure there was 2 different paths that things went, and one went reptiles, and one went dinosaurs, and then dinosaurs became birds. As a guy who just finished reading a book about dinosaurs yesterday,
Okay.
I have that information for you to share. I believe that is correct. I think that is correct. But
Okay.
if you put me to a test, I don't know if I would be right.
Yes, you're a science insider.
That's right. I was getting inside dinosaurs. All right, so you're going to hit the bomb serves at the defending team, and they're going to try to defend.
Well, only Mario can do that. So
Yes,
I'm just
only-
going to try not to get
Just try
smoked.
to avoid it, basically. So you're doing a pretty good job avoiding it. You're both doing a pretty good job avoiding it.
This is our job as Koopa soldiers.
That's right. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Jump in.
I got this.
Quit practicing. Stop practicing. Sorry.
He's really going for that peach.
Ooh, she got taken out.
Oh.
The music in this level is particularly good. I'm sorry that you can't hear it.
Is it like suspenseful?
It's like a jazz song from 2400.
All right, I think. Yeah, I wonder, like, on very hard, is the computer just like the Terminator? Like,
I bet, yeah. I would
we gotta
totally.
bunch.
Oh yeah, you got to. I don't, still don't. So that's the big change from this game versus previous Mario parties. There's a high five mechanic.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
integrating the motion control is very important. Immersive. All right, so do I get a star for 100 coins? Maybe.
Nope. Final turn. Here we go. We're rounded out into the final stretch here. We've got
Use your items.
1 turn for each person. Who can top Peach?
All right, we're gonna switch back to the 4-1. No. What?
No,
Oh, no,
too
we're not.
late.
Yeah.
You just got to do this. You can't go back. That's just how,
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
My final roll is a
Alright.
1, and
That's
then
right.
somebody else is gonna
Well,
go.
you got an ally.
Rosalina? Yeah. No.
Could be anybody.
Okay.
Even that's randomized. Everything about this game is randomized. It's so crazy.
Sweet.
As we get towards the finish, let me remind you folks once again, we will be back next week. We'll be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We'll be playing the Blackout mode. We'll be playing normal multiplayer. We'll probably try a little bit of zombies. I don't know how much time we'll have to get to everything, but we're going to try our best. And if you want to check out this whole stream after it's over, it will be available on the Tech Insider YouTube page for as long as you want. Tell your friends.
Looking forward to this last minigame. I mean, is there no way for me to come back right now? It's so tough.
I genuinely
I
think you
don't
are done.
think
Like,
you're
I think
done.
you took your turn, and that's that.
I know at the end, at the end they used to do the little, like, oh, you did the best in the minigames, so you get a star. And
There is some stuff like
you got
that.
the most coins.
There is some
See?
stuff like that, for sure.
I need some of that.
She's crushing it, I would say, so it's going to be...
Like, you had the most friends, Peach, you get a star.
crushing it. I also like that the items go in what looks like a Big Mac box every single time.
Alright, we're gonna go for the 10.
Will you get it? Will you get it? Oh! No, she
I got
didn't
it.
get it. But 3 is still better.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's better than nothing. And Wario's got a little something there. Look at that guy. Look at him running.
Look at this entire crew of people waiting down there.
It's a motley crew of people.
Can I use it this time? Well, it doesn't really help me
Unfortunately,
out.
we'll not be able to use that item before this game ends. I think there's one more minigame. Final
Yeah.
minigame. What's it gonna be? Beast Slap
Slap
Rock.
Rock.
Damn it.
Lit potato, though.
Lit potato.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's
So
pretty
can I just
good.
hold it and like?
And just hold it to the last second?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Somebody
and it's
might pass it
multiple
to you,
rounds,
though.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, here we go. And yes, you can play these minigames separately. If you just want to play a bunch of minigames with your friends, you totally could do that. Or if you want to practice at home by yourself and then wreck your friends when you play them as a group, you could totally do that too. They're all making really good noises, by the way, Paige. I'm sorry you're missing that.
All right, we're in the inner circle now.
Is there one more
All
round?
right, yeah.
Oh,
let's
yeah.
rate it.
On Peach.
Somebody's going down. Two people are going down.
Son,
That's going
yeah. Wild.
Peach has been just wrecking shop this whole game, unfortunately.
You look how
Yeah.
sad you look
Yes.
on the ground.
just right up on the ground, done. The dead body of Shy Guy.
All right.
One last question from Arden Rena asking if you can change the number of players in the party, and you totally can change the number of players. We have it set to 2 right now because we did not have enough controllers to do 3. But if you have enough Joy-Cons, you can do up to 4 players at once. At least up to 4. I think 4 is the maximum. There might be more than that, but as far as I know, 4 is the maximum.
Here are the bonuses. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Bonuses. Ally bonus. This is a
I
big one.
told you. You're going to be like, Peach gets a star for having the most friends.
Oh, yes.
Wild.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Peach isn't going to win.
Yeah,
She's
right.
going to destroy everybody else.
In the non-Mario Party modes, can you have more than 4 players?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not certain.
Ooh, maybe this will be good.
So this is like the you had a lot of bad luck star because you kept landing on red spaces and having stuff taken from you.
Thanks.
Yes.
Well, at least it's not a shutout. I get at least 1 star.
There you go.
Well, I wonder who it is.
Yeah, really.
And it's Peach. Yes, it's Peach.
Yeah.
A big surprise to nobody. Peach totally crushed.
Shouts to the computer.
Huge shout out to the Nintendo Switch for winning today.
How did I end up coming in last?
This does happen.
Oh, coins. I
My
guess, yeah.
Koopa Troopa straight up in a shell. No joke.
Ashamed.
Just withdraw.
So that was Super Mario Party. We are just gonna stop because we gotta. There's way more to this game, but we cannot show you all of it. Give me this.
There you
Give me
go.
this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want to check out Super Mario Party on the Switch, it is available right now. It is available for $60 digitally, $60 in a store. There's probably some tax wherever you live. I don't know. But if you want to get Super Mario Party, it is available right now. Again, if you want to play with more than 2 people, get more Joy-Cons. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Kevin and Paige for joining me today on this very silly internet show. We will be back on next Friday for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And thank you so much for joining us. Take care, everybody.